In this review I am going to show you how you can manage, shrink and reduce the effects of uterine fibroids. Uterine fibroids are non-cancerous growths of the uterus that often appear during childbearing years. Also called leiomas, leiomyomas, or myomas, uterine fibroids aren't associated with an increased risk of uterine cancer and almost never develop into cancer. What happens if fibroids go untreated? If left untreated, fibroids can continue to grow, both in size and number. As these tumors take over the uterus, the symptoms will become worse. The fibroids' pain will increase. The heavy bleeding will become heavier and it may be accompanied by severe cramping. Can fibroids come out as clots? But the fibroids and uterine polyps you have can also cause heavy bleeding. Fibroids are growths of muscle and fibrous tissue in the wall of the uterus. They often develop in women between the ages of 35 and 50 and can make menstrual bleeding heavy and full of clots, before and during perimenopause. Do fibroids make you gain weight? Larger fibroids may cause a woman to gain weight in the abdomen. Simply put, the more a fibroid grows, the heavier it will become. Consequently, weight gain and discomfort will follow, as some fibroids weigh as much as 20–40 pounds. This swelling and bloating can even make a woman look pregnant. Foods to avoid if you have fibroids: table sugar, glucose, dextrose, maltose, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, white bread, rice, pasta, and flour, soda and sugary drinks. What to eat to reduce fibroids? Eating plenty of fruits like apples and tomatoes, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage, could lower the risk of developing fibroids. And, eating healthier choices like organic fruits and vegetables and whole grain foods could help improve your symptoms. Can apple cider vinegar shrink fibroids? It is a great way to treat cysts and fibroids. Take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and mix it in a glass of water. You can also add 1 tablespoon of baking soda to it. Drink this solution regularly for best results. However, you may want to see your doctor for further advice. If you find this note useful, you may want to encourage by subscribe in the button below the video. Like and don't forget to give your comments. Do fibroids smell? The vaginal discharge can become chronic and foul-smelling, due to fibroid expulsion, and surgical evacuation of the uterus may be required. Post-embolization syndrome may occur in a small number of patients. When should fibroids be removed? Because they're typically not cancerous, you can decide whether or not you want to have them removed. You may not need surgery if your fibroids don't bother you. However, you might consider surgery if your fibroids cause heavy menstrual bleeding. What causes fibroids? Hormones. Estrogen and progesterone are the hormones produced by the ovaries. Family history. Fibroids may run in the family. Pregnancy. Pregnancy increases the production of estrogen and progesterone in your body. Fibroids get worse with time. If left untreated, fibroids can continue to grow, both in size and number. As these tumors take over the uterus, the symptoms will become worse. The fibroids' pain will increase. The heavy bleeding will become heavier and it may be accompanied by severe cramping. Can fibroids give you a big belly? Larger fibroids may cause a woman to gain weight in the abdomen, giving the appearance of normal belly fat. Simply put, the more a fibroid grows, the heavier it will become. Consequently, weight gain and discomfort will follow, as some fibroids can weigh up to as much as 20–40 pounds. Natural ways to shrink fibroids. Regulate your diet. One of the most important changes is to reduce or eliminate red meat and ham as well as processed meats from your diet. Reduce stress. Easy enough to say, but life throws us curves. OTC medications can help. Drink herb teas. Can fibroids burst? While uterine fibroids are common, a ruptured fibroid is rare. In fact, only about 10 cases have been reported in the last 5 years. However, a ruptured fibroid is a very serious medical condition that requires emergency care. What foods kill fibroids? With that in mind, here are the top 7 foods for shrinking fibroids that should be a part of your diet. Fruits and vegetables. Flaxseed. Legumes. Garlic and onions. Cold water fish. Non-gluten grains. Eggs from free-range birds. What color is fibroids discharge? If you're experiencing pink discharge, you should see your doctor right away. The color and spotting could mean that you have uterine fibroids. Pink discharge could indicate that you are spotting, bleeding outside of your period, and fibroids, non-cancerous tumors, are known to cause abnormal bleeding. What are the signs of fibroid shrinking? Acute abdominal pain lasting a few days to a few weeks. Swelling of the abdomen. Fever in addition to other symptoms. Bleeding during pregnancy, resulting from a type of degeneration called necrobiosis. However, you may want to see your doctor for further advice. If you find this note useful, you may want to encourage by subscribe in the button below the video. Like and don't forget to give your comments. Thanks.